Hey, yo, what's going on, man? Back at this, filter grind. Another day, another dollar. Even though I'm off today. You feel me? It's a nice day out, sunny, a little breezy, a little crisp, but it's New York for you. That's what you get. And I went out last night. I don't really go out like that, but I went out. One of my mans, he a streamer, so I want to go support him and shit like that. I just went out for that. I didn't get up out the crib. And like I said, I've been sober. I ain't been smoking. I ain't been drinking. Leaving women to the wayside right now. Just right now, not forever. Just trying to be locked in, staying focused, right? And what I've been noticing that I really didn't really pay attention to was how much everything done changed. Like, I noticed it's a new world we live in. I just did not really realize how new of a world we live in until, honestly, now. The past couple years, I've been noticing, but like lately, like, especially now that I've been sober, yeah, I peeped it. And in this new world, you're gonna have to accept the fact that the old is out, the new is here, and you're gonna have to adapt. I'm cool with it because I'm adaptable. I don't mind. I'm adaptable. I'm like a chameleon. I could blend in with whatever. It don't matter. But a lot of people are having a hard time with that shit right now. You feel me? That's the only way you're gonna make it out of here. You have to learn to adapt. The ways of the old is done. I'm talking everything. The way you make your money, the way you deal with people, the way you deal with women, or the women, the way you deal with men, the way the government is. Y'all motherfuckers that like doing street hood shit, that shit's dead too. People who want to get into entertainment, content creation, all that bullshit. Those things are dying out too. There's a lot of content creators who are having a hard time right now. There's a lot of rappers right now having a hard time right now. You have to learn how to adapt and accept the fact that the old is out and the new is in. That's the only way. Cause when I went out, I'm just looking at people. I'm just like, yo, y'all motherfuckers still out here. Mind you, I didn't buy no drink. I ain't smoke no weed. I ain't do nothing. I'm just there. I just paid to get in. I didn't mind paying the fee to get in. Whatever. I'm just looking at people. Y'all still on the same bullshit. Y'all still on the same trying to pop bottles in the club, in the section, and you listen to the same music. The music ain't never really changed. Niggas still up in there listening to Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill. How many times you finna sit there and say, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought that Aston Martin, y'all thought I was... Man, come on, my nigga. How many more times you finna get lit to that song, bro? It's old, bro. Just like all this shit, it's old. Y'all still complaining about government and arguing about government when you should be making your own type of system. I don't live by no government. I don't give a fuck about the government. I don't care about no tax return. I don't care about none of that shit. I just do what I gotta do so I don't go to jail. So if I gotta pay taxes, fine, I'll pay the dumb taxes. If I have to abide by your laws so you don't put me behind bars, fine. But that's it. I don't look for no government. I don't care about no politician. I don't care about Republican, Democrat. I don't care. That don't mean nothing to me. Them niggas never changed my life and never will. I don't care about that. Y'all motherfuckers still be going on about getting a good career job. Nigga, that shit is done. It's done. I'm sorry, it's done. Make your own way. I'm paving my way out. You know what I'm saying? It's done. Them career jobs is over. And even then, why you want to be a career just over broke, nigga? I be hating that shit. Yo, you need to go find you a career job, a good career job. I don't want to have a career being just over broke, nigga. That's you bugging. That don't make no sense. I want to be more than just broke, nigga, or just over broke, nigga. Fuck you mean? The hell? People over here making 10K a month, 20K a month, just doing their own thing. And what, we just trying to just be over broke? Get the fuck out of here. You feel me? Even the way you eat your food, man. Niggas be over here still eating bullshit. When nigga, there's so many articles, so many studies showing you that you keep eating straight bullshit, just bullshit, you're gonna kill yourself. That's the reason why I don't eat meat no more, because the meat of today is not the meat of yesterday. All right, it's not. You over eating chicken skulls and shit like that. That's why I don't be fucking with that shit no more. All right, y'all motherfuckers over here still trying to you over here still trying to impress women and shit and spitting game to women. When it's like, bro, women are over here moving like men. I see it every day. I live in New York. I live in New York. This is Hall of Fame mode over here. All right, so I see this shit every day, and it's just the way it is here. It's like this all over the world now, nigga. All right, women ain't the same no more. They ain't checking for you niggas like that. You don't care about y'all niggas like that. Not all, but a lot don't. A lot of them making bread. The shorty I used to go to high school with, she over here, she copped herself a Benz. She a nurse. She doing her YouTube thing, my nigga. I'm proud of shorty. You feel me? She don't need no nigga right now. She don't need no nigga. She used to fuck one of my mans. She don't need no nigga now. If she wanted, now it's like a want more than a need. She even put in her story, I'm more than good. She don't need no nigga. That's why a lot of women don't care, because they don't need niggas. They don't need men. You feel me? Even me, I had to adapt. I remember when I was a little younger, I said, yo, I want me a woman who could cook for me a little bit and all that. And once I peeped how shit really is out here, nigga, I learned how to cook for myself. I mean, I always knew how to clean and shit like that. So that's fine. But I learned how to cook for myself. It's hard to get love out of women nowadays. So you got to love yourself. You feel me? You just have to. Because you're not going to get it from these women. You're just not. Like, and you have to accept that. I have to accept that. You get what I'm saying? You know, like I said, y'all motherfuckers, I like getting that fast money. You like being up in the streets and shit. The streets is dead. You trying to be a street nigga in 2025, you going to jail like that. Everything is under surveillance. This is a surveillance state. There's cameras everywhere. The cars got them. Your phone got them. Houses got them. You feel me? There's cameras and microphones everywhere. Social media is tapped. I remember niggas be like, yo, I got my Telegram popping. Nigga, the Telegram, look, man, Telegram is hit by the government too, my nigga. So you trying to be in the streets, you going to jail like that. You feel me? It's just like every way that people try to get money nowadays to live their life is old. You have to get with the new. You have to get with the new. You have to have your own shit. You have to do your own thing. You can't rely on no government. You can't rely on no man. You can't rely on no woman no more. You gotta rely on you. That's why I move the way I move now. I remember people telling me, oh, you need to network with people. I'm all for networking, but I only network with people that I know are gonna benefit me. I don't want to just be out here making connections with just anybody anymore. It only has to be connections with people who align with me. Not just anybody. Because I don't need connections with everybody. I just need connections with people who align with my goals and what I got going on. Have my own little tribe. I don't want everybody around me. I don't want to talk to everybody. I don't care for most people. Just for the ones who I know you're going to benefit from me, I'm going to benefit from you. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. All right? That's how it's got to be. You got to change up how you do shit. You got to change up how you maneuver, my nigga, because this is a new world. But you can't move in a new world with an old world thinking. You still racist in 2025, you tripping. You feel me? You gotta know how to deal with all races of people. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Jewish, Arab, Indian, whatever. Blue, red, white, whatever the fuck. You gotta learn how to deal with all races. Cause there's black people over here still going on about oh, we need to unify together. Man, look, leave that shit in the 60s and the 70s, bro. We're all integrated now. All right? Forget that shit. Am I the biggest fan of the white man right now? I kind of keep my distance from them niggas, but I could fuck with some. They're not all bad. You gotta learn how to get jiggy with everybody. Because everybody got someone to offer. Everybody got something to offer. It doesn't matter what color skin you are. I'm all about the mindset. Everybody got something to offer you. And you're gonna miss out on that because you a fucking racist, bigoted motherfucker. You still on that old black unification and shit, bro, man. Look, get with the times. Those times are done. We're too integrated now. We're all like, you know what I'm saying? We're too integrated. Everybody's immigrating from one country to another, to another, to another, to another, to another, to another. So you got blacks living in fucking Russia. You got Arabs living in fucking in the Caribbean. You got white people living down in the Caribbean now. You got Asians going to fucking Africa and shit. You got so many motherfuckers going everywhere now that we're all getting mixed in together. So all that shit don't even mean nothing no more. All right? And when it comes to that AI, am I the biggest fan of AI? Nah, but I fuck with AI in a sense because I gotta, you gotta get with the times, man. Yeah, I use AI. You damn right I use AI. Am I gonna get sucked into it? Hell no. But I damn sure use it. Cause you know what they say? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. So AI might be my enemy, but I still keep that motherfucker close. Not too close though. Yeah. Do I use AI to make my YouTube channel and my videos? No. It did help me make my banner though, I'm not gonna lie. Hell yeah. Do I use it to make my music? No. I write my own bars, I can come up with my own beats, all that shit. But it helps me map out my life in some certain senses. It helps me, find out new ways to get some money. Yeah, I do use AI in a sense. Yeah, it's a tool. Just like money. You gotta get with the times. You still over here trying to stack cash in a shoebox. Nah, nigga, I got my shit everywhere. In savings accounts, cash. I want to start, when I start building my bread and getting more income, I'm looking into assets. I've been looking into gold. I'm looking into silver. I'm looking into getting land someday. Yeah. You gotta think like this. You gotta be able to adapt. Because that old world shit is done. I'm sorry, but it's done. You want to have an old world mindset in a new world, you gonna get left behind, nigga. So pay the fuck attention. Get your head out your ass. I just quit my second job. Yeah, I quit my second job. I put in my 2 weeks. It's a little less money for right now, but it's gonna help me because I need to build up myself more instead of trying to build up another company. So I'm gonna grind out my first job. I'm a hustler, so I know how to get money other ways, legally. And then the next step is to get rid of the first job too. Yeah. And I'm a rapper, I make music, but I do that to like express myself. I don't think I'm gonna be 50 Cent one day. I'm not stupid. Like, you're never gonna sit there and become an artist and make millions of dollars. That's just an illusion, all right? Them motherfuckers, they're signed by people who run their lives and they take the majority of the money and they get pennies, all right? They don't get much. So my return on investment in doing that shit is very low. I don't see the point. You gotta think with this, and you gotta get jiggy with the fact that this is a new world. Whether you like it or not. Time don't stop for nobody. It don't stop for me. It don't stop for you. It don't stop for anybody. So get with it. Or get left, nigga. I ain't gonna get left. Fuck you mean, nigga. So deal with it. You want a girlfriend in 2025? You probably gonna... I hate to say this, because I go through it and I get lonely sometimes, but if you want a girlfriend, just know it's gonna probably be based on some superficial shit. And I hate having to admit that, but yeah. It's probably gonna be on some superficial shit. 9 times out of 10. When you're in survival mode and you worry about the next paycheck and how you gonna pay your bills, you're not worried about no love. That's why everybody was over here falling in love back in the day, because times were easier. Nowadays, So if you're gonna have a girlfriend, you're gonna try to find someone to be with, just know it's probably gonna be transactional. It's probably gonna be superficial. If you find someone that genuinely fucks with you, you got a good one. And I do think that's out there in a sense, but 9 times out of 10, you're just gonna find some superficial shit. I'm sorry. 9 times out of 10. It's just how it is. I hate it too. But I gotta deal with that. It sucks. I know. It hurts, yeah. You're not just gonna find someone who finds you as a bum and then they just fuck with you. Nah, they gonna want their hair and nails done. They gonna want this, they gonna want that. They see it on social media, bro. You see someone living good, you gonna want to live good too. You gotta change up your mindset. And that's why I say, man, you gotta free your mind and free yourself, man. Because when you got a free mind, you got a deep mind. The AI can't take that from you. Check out my single, Free Mind. I'll put it on there. Check it out. Check that out. You know? It's a new world, man. But you can navigate through it. It's not the end of it. You can navigate. I think you can. I know you can. So get jiggy with it. Accept it. Embrace it. And adapt. You'll be alright. With that, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna go inside and shit. Y'all know the vibes. Drink your water. Eat your fruits, man. Deuces, you heard?